This recording is going to show you two tips using Microsoft Outlook. One is creating a new calendar, and the other is showing you the advanced find feature. Let's do calendar first. I'm going to click on calendar in Outlook, and it's going to show me that I have two calendars already. One is a calendar that I use for, personally, and then the summer calendar I use for my department because we have a very busy summer, and this is actually a shared calendar. To create a new calendar, and you might ask yourself, why would I want a second calendar? You could use it for something separate. You might just want a blank calendar that you can print out. You may want a calendar on a project that you're using and you don't want it to overlap with your new calendar. Even though you can overlay these, I can see both my calendars, and I can also look at them side by side, and I'll show you how to do that in a moment. Anyway, I'm going to click on File, and I'm going to go to New, and then in this New box you should find Calendar. And you want to keep your calendars in your calendar file, so you want to make sure that that's still in Calendar. And then I'm just going to call this Outlook Tip, and that's going to be the name of my calendar. So now if I look over here to my left in my navigation pane, I can see that my calendar is showing up, Outlook Tip, although it doesn't have a check mark. So if you look over here, you'll see that I cannot see it. So I have to check it to be able to see that calendar. And it's in side-by-side view. So I have my Outlook Tip calendar, and I can go in here and add meetings. And I can, move them and have them annoy me. Anything I can do in a regular calendar. If I wanted to overlay with my other two calendars, I right-click on that calendar, and I have View and Overlay mode. So when I do that, then all three of my calendars will overlay. If I want to change it back, again, I right-click on it, and then I click on View and Side-by-Side mode. And I can do this for any of my calendars. So now I can see all three of them side by side. And if I wanted to choose them back or make them back in overlay again, just right click on that calendar and choose View and Overlay mode. So just to recap, to create a new calendar, you go to File, New, choose a new calendar. Make sure that you're keeping that in your calendar structure. You can name your calendar. And now I have 4 calendars. If I want to delete a calendar, I can right-click on it and choose Delete New Calendar. If I wanted to delete the Outlook Tip, I right-click on it and say Delete Outlook Tip Calendar. And that's how you create a new calendar. The next feature I'd like to show you is the Advanced Find feature. And I think this is amazing, especially when you really have a lost appointment or a lost email. This is really great. Some of you may already be using the little tip of using Control F to find maybe a word in Microsoft Word, or a word or a phrase in Microsoft Excel. You can do the same thing in Outlook, but the advanced feature is using the Shift key. So we're going to press Shift, Control, and F at the same time. And when I do that, this advanced find pops up. I can look for appointments and meetings. I can click the drop down, and I can choose any type of Outlook item. And when I do this, this just means the finds, I'm probably going to get a lot more.